Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will discuss hosting in JavaScript. So what is hosting? Hosting is a JavaScript behavior in which a function or variable can be used before the declaration. Hosting are of two types, variable hosting and function hosting. So let's discuss first variable hosting. To get more clarity, I am creating a HTML file. So hosting.html and writing some basic code of HTML. So let me create a script tag to write the JavaScript code. Let's write type equal to tag/JavaScript. Inside the body, I am creating a h1 heading in which it will display welcome to JavaScript hosting. So let me write some hosting code. So let me write console.log, and in console log I am printing the test variable, and below it I am declaring the test variable. So I have write the declaration part in the below of console log. So let's run the code. Let's see what will happen. Let's copy the path of this file. Test paste. Let's check console. So in console, it displaying the undefined, and it does not throw any error. But ideally in other programming language, it gives error or compilation error. But in JavaScript, it is because of hosting. Right now it is printing the undefined because we have just declared the variable. We have not assigned any value into the test variable, and compiler assigned the undefined as a default value in this variable. And let me give another example. So this time I am assigning the 5 into the test variable and printing the test variable in the console. And after that I am declaring the test variable. So let's run. So this time it has printed 5. Because hosting is a JavaScript behavior in which it moves the declaration part to the top, and hosting is just moving the declaration part to the top and not the assigned part to the top. So let me give another example. In this scenario, I am writing the test variable into the console, and then I am declaring the variable test. At the same time, I am assigning the 5 value into the test variable, and let's check what will happen. So this time is also it has printed the undefined, because as I told you that hosting is just moving the declaration part to the top, not assigning part. So this piece of code look like below code after the compilation. Compiler move the declaration part to the top as var test, and then in next line it has printed the test variable in the console log, and then it assigned the 5 value into the test variable. That's why 5 is not printing, it print the undefined. So let and const does not allow hosting. Hosting work with var keyword only. Let me show you. Let's change the var keyword to the let and const. Let's reload our page. So we got an error. Cannot access test before the initialization. Hence hosting is not working with let keyword. Let's try with the const keyword. Let me change it to the const. Okay, in case of const, I have to assign something into this variable. Let's save our changes and refresh our page. We got the same error as we got previously in case of let keyword. Also, when variable is used inside the function, the variable is hosted only to the top inside the functional block scope. Let me give you an example. I am creating a test function, and inside this function I have assigned 5 into the b variable, and in console log I am printing this variable. And then below it I am declaring the b variable using the var keyword. Now let's call this function. Let's print the value of a variable in console log below this function. Okay, let me change the value of b variable so that we can identify easily. So in console log, I have print a value. Let's print b inside the function. Now save the changes and let's refresh our page. So what we got, b value inside the function is 7. After that, a value is 5. And then we are getting the exception here, b is not defined. Which makes sense as well, because hoisting is working into the function block only, and it moved the declaration part to the top of our function block. So b is declared inside the function, so we cannot access it outside the function. So that's why in third console log we are getting the exception. So because after the compilation our code looked like this. It moved declaration part to the top, and then it assigned the 7 value into the b variable, and then we are printing the b variable into the console log. Let's talk about function hoisting. Function hoisting is similar to the variable hoisting. A function can be called before its declaration. Let me give you an example. So I'm calling a test function first, and then I am declaring it. And inside the function I am just simply printing a message. Let's save and refresh our page. So we got the message. So function test is called before declaring it, and it executed without any error. This is due to hoisting. However, when function is used as an expression, an error occurs because only declaration are hoisting, not initialization. Let me give you an example. Let's convert this function into the expression. So I'm creating a test variable and assigning this function into the test variable. At line number 5, I'm calling this test function. Let's save and let's refresh our page. So we got the error, cannot access test before its initialization. So hoisting works only in case of declaration. Initialization is not a part of hoisting. That's all from this video. Leave your thought in comment section below. If you are new here, consider subscribing so you never miss an update. See you guys in next video.